So this is just a quick update on what happened at Pembrey. Unfortunately, I won't have much footage to upload because I've been having a problem with my GoPros. It's been a bit of a long problem ever since sort of summer last year. I've been starting to have it play up and freeze, and I've been losing footage, which has been annoying me quite a lot really. I've lost some really good footage. I lost a lot of footage I got on my Ducati when I went to Portimao. So I didn't really think much of it at the time, but it's ever since I bought the latest one, the GoPro Hero 12 Black, I thought that would solve all my problems. It actually got worse. The camera just seems to freeze all the time. Okay, as you can see, it's on 22% battery. Just been testing it. I'm going to see if it fails. So I've started the video again. Spoke to GoPro. They don't seem to want to be doing anything about it. They've replaced the camera, they've replaced the batteries. I personally think the product's just gone downhill. So unfortunately, not much footage to upload from Pembrey round 2 at Brands. I have managed to catch some races because I started using my older camera, the Hero 7, and that managed to capture one of the best races, which was the last race in the Minitwins, race number 4. So I will be uploading that and maybe a couple of other ones from the Thunderbite Sport, but I didn't manage to capture all of it, unfortunately. What I am doing is I have just bought a new, I think it's called a Insta 360 Ace Pro Ace or something. It's supposed to be the best camera you can get now. So I've bought one of them, and I should have that before the next round, which is round 3 at Snetterton. So unfortunately, guys, not much to show you. I will just briefly talk about how Pembrey went. So I qualified pretty well on the Saturday. I think I qualified something like 8th or something, and the race 1 went pretty well for me as well. Unfortunately, a lot of guys fell off, so I was able to claw in a serious amount of points. I'm not going to be coming anywhere great this year because the guys at the front are just ridiculously quick. But I should, if everything goes to plan, finish top 10 in the championship. What I'm aiming for is a top 8. So that's what I'm pushing for. It's going to be hard because the MRO class is full of a bunch of riders that are extremely quick. Last year in the rookie championship, things were a little bit easier to claw in some points and stuff like that. So this year is very challenging. It's a bit weird for me because obviously I won't be getting podiums and stuff like that. I will be trying my absolute best, but unless there's an absolute miracle, it's probably going to be unlikely. But luckily, Toby managed to get a 3rd in race 1. We had a very strange race. So the guy that set pole, Oliver Arben, he crashed out in the warm-up lap. He had a cold front tyre and it just let go. So he crashed out, and then about another 4 riders either didn't finish or crashed out. So I was able to claw in some points and managed to get a decent position. Second race was also pretty good for me. I think I finished 6th in the end on the second race. I've been having some good battles with Malvern May with Brian Mahar and Simon Harvey. So we've got some of that on footage actually. Race 4, which I'll be uploading, I've only got the front footage. Couple of things to talk about what happened. So on the early races of Saturday, my speedo, the rev counter, just started to lob out, started to do its own thing. So the rev counter is just flapping around. That was a bit off-putting because I thought it blew my engine up because it was revving like way past 12,000 RPM, which would have blown the engine up. But it's just a faulty speedo by the looks of it, so I'll be getting that replaced. And the rear camera. So I was also running a rear camera like I normally do in my videos. Unfortunately, on the first race of the Sunday, the camera decided to snap off and it hit the rear wheel and destroyed itself, and it ended up somewhere and the marshals can't find it, so I've lost all of that footage. That's gutting because I would have at least been able to upload something of the races because the rear camera was quite reliable. It's a bit of an older one, so it's a bit bad quality, but it does a good job at recording the races. So yeah, I was a bit disappointed with the whole footage side of things, and that won't happen again. Hopefully I'll be able to start recording it, which is quite important for me because I do upload every single video of every race, or at least I try to. I like to be able to upload it onto YouTube. It's good to look back on. It's good to see where I was strong, where I was weak, where I can improve. I like to see where I can do that. So the fact I've lost all this footage, especially at Pembrey, where we won't be going to often, we might not even be coming back next year, we don't know. So yeah, it's a bit gutted. But on the Sunday, I was able to have a really impressive race. So I didn't particularly finish very well. I think I finished 10th or something, but I managed to have a really good battle with Simon Harvey. He's a bit of a close buddy, but also he's a mini-twin rival. So we were pretty much neck and neck for most of the race. So it was just nice to dice between overtaking him and getting overtaken myself. Unfortunately, I did lose out on beating him. It was very close, but on the last lap he managed to pull a bit of a gap. I was hoping for a group of back markers to slow him down a bit, and over the line right at the end, just a couple of bike lengths off of him. Could have gone either way, but really good round. I will try and upload the final race soon, and I've also maybe got 1 or 2 races from the Thunderbike Sport, but just keep an eye out for them, and at the next round should have some really good footage.